In this episode of Rob Christie Hike Across America, we continue with our mission to try to find something worth doing in every state. This week, we're in Arizona, and we'll be checking out the Navajo National Monument. We'll be going into the town of Page and checking out the iconic Horseshoe Bend. But first, we drive through the VERMILLION CLIFFS National Monument and check out the Cliff Dwellers, which is conveniently located right on the side of the road of Highway 89A. We're at the entrance of the VERMILLION Cliffs. There's really cool rock formations, mushroom rocks, in this house that was built into the rock called the Cliff Dwellers.
Oh, I bet that tells the story.
Probably does. Nah, it's just like a scribble board people are written on. So the story goes, back in the 1920s, while driving across Arizona, a family's car breaks down at this very spot. They get stuck there overnight, but decided that they want to live there and wind up buying the land and building this rock house. They also built a restaurant and a gift store right down the road. Yeah, once you come inside, man, you can see how they built this.
Wow.
Rob,
Where you at, babe?
right here. Here, let me see you.
Wow, people have signed it.
Lots of cool big rocks out here. Cool little stop just to play around in, take some pictures. It's really neat. There's another little fire pit or something there. Just look at that. Look at that rock. That's just cool. Super cool. See some engraving on the rock back there. We're gonna check it out. Don't know the significance of this writing. It was actually well done. This is a really cool, another cool little building over there. Kind of got them everywhere here. Yes, it is a cool little free stop just on the side of the roads right before you go into VERMILLION Cliffs. It's definitely worth it. Now, after killing time at the Cliff Dwellers, we head on into Page, Arizona, where we'll be checking out one of the most iconic views of the past few years. Now, even though Horseshoe Bend is part of GLEN'S Canyon National Recreation Area, the American the Beautiful Pass does not work here. They do charge you $10 to park, though. We're at Horseshoe Bend in Page, Arizona. Gonna check out the famous Horseshoe. Now, I've never been here before, but supposedly they recently revamped the trail. The trail is a little bit longer, but definitely more wheelchair friendly as well. Sounds like somebody out here playing a whistle there. The guy out there playing the whistle? Or the flute?
Yeah, what's up with that?
I don't know. We'll find out, I guess.
Tips are accepted.
Now, I really love the flute playing in the background. It really made the whole experience more spiritual, instead of just standing around looking at a hole in the ground with a bunch of strangers.
Yeah, I can't really see what I'm looking at here.
When you get to the higher point, you can see it.
Yeah, well, otherwise you need to Photoshop water and it's going to come back.
So unfortunately, there wasn't a lot to do here. Just stare at the Horseshoe Bend for about 15 minutes. So we went ahead and moved on to our next stop, which was the Navajo National Monument. Now the Navajo National Monument's located about 20 minutes north of the Highway 160, just an hour and a half drive away from Page and a 45-minute drive from Monument Valley. So we're at the Navajo National Monument in Arizona. Let's see, it's probably way down there. We've got a 15-minute walk to get down to the cliff dwelling. That's kind of cool.
These are sweat houses.
Oh, sweat house.
Yeah, I've been in these, like actual, like working ones.
Sweat house.
Yeah,
Now, the Navajo National Monument is one of those cliff dwellings that resembles Mesa Verde National Park. It's smaller, but you don't have to drive as far to get into it, and this one is free. Mesa Verde is going to run you about $35. They're really good, but you can see it.
So what? They lived in there?
Yeah, I mean, that's a city. Now, I personally thought it was just as good as Mesa Verde, just a little bit harder to see. There is a trail that gets you down to the ruins. We showed up about 15 minutes before the park closed, and I do believe you have to have a tour guide to get you down there. In the next episode of Rob Christie Hike Across America, we visit Canyon of the Chelly National Monument, which was actually one of the highlights of the trip for me. So if you found yourself liking this video and you want to see more, please like, share, subscribe. There's plenty on the channel, more on the way. Until next time, keep on hiking.